There's a painting that does something most art never dares to attempt. It doesn't just show you evil, it makes you feel sorry for it. It takes the most hated being in existence and transforms him into someone you want to comfort. And that's exactly why it's so dangerous. This is The Fallen Angel, painted in 1847 by Alexandre Cabanel. At first glance, it looks like just another religious painting from 19th century France. But look closer. Look at those eyes. That's not a monster staring back at you. That's not some grotesque demon crawling out of hell. That's the most beautiful, broken, furious face you've ever seen. And here's the disturbing part. You can't look away. Cabanel painted Lucifer at the exact moment of his fall from heaven, not as a villain celebrating his rebellion, but as a victim drowning in rage and humiliation. And somehow, impossibly, you feel it too. Alexandre Cabanel was only 24 years old when he created this masterpiece. At an age when most artists were still copying their masters, Cabanel decided to reinvent the devil himself. He had been a prodigy from the start, accepted into the prestigious École des Beaux-Arts at just 17 and exhibiting at the Paris Salon by 20. He'd spent time in Rome, studying the Renaissance masters, absorbing everything: Michelangelo's anatomy, Raphael's compositions, the perfection of classical sculpture. But when he returned to Paris, he didn't just copy what he'd learned, he weaponized it. Because here's what Cabanel understood that other artists didn't. The most terrifying devil isn't one that looks evil. It's one that looks innocent, vulnerable. Right, so he painted Lucifer with the body of a Greek god. Perfect muscles, idealized proportions, skin that seems to glow even in damnation. And then he gave him eyes that burn straight through your soul. Now let's break down what makes this painting so psychologically devastating. Lucifer lies sprawled on jagged rocks, his body twisted in anguish. His left arm covers his face, not in shame, but as if he's trying to shield himself from unbearable light. His right hand is clenched into a fist, knuckles white with suppressed violence. But he's not looking away. Oh no. Cabanel forces him and us into direct confrontation. Those eyes, they pierce through the canvas and lock onto yours. There's hatred there, yes, but also betrayal, humiliation, defiance. It's the look of someone who believed they were right and was punished for it. Above him, the sky opens up in brilliant gold and white, a host of angels celebrating God's victory, their wings forming a celestial crown. They're rejoicing while Lucifer suffers below. And here's the genius. Cabanel makes you resent them for it. Those perfect, distant angels feel cold, smug, self-righteous, while Lucifer, alone on the rocks, feels painfully human. But this wasn't always the painting we see today. While in Rome, Cabanel created a preliminary study, and the differences reveal everything about his evolving vision. In the early version, Lucifer's head is bowed, his gaze empty and lost. One hand covers his forehead in a gesture of absolute defeat. He looks broken, finished, a fallen angel who accepts his fate. But something changed in Cabanel's mind. When he completed the final version, Lucifer transformed. His head lifts, his eyes blaze with fury, his jaw clenches with determination. This is not a defeated devil. This is a devil plotting his revenge. Cabanel also added crucial details that darkened the entire mood. Thorny branches appear at Lucifer's feet, barely visible, but deeply symbolic. They're the first touch of hell creeping into the frame. When Cabanel unveiled this painting at the 1847 Paris Salon, he expected triumph. He got controversy instead. Critics tore into it with vicious fury. Not because it was poorly painted, everyone admitted his technique was flawless, but because it was morally dangerous. How dare he make the devil beautiful, they wrote. This Lucifer is too seductive, too sympathetic. He makes damnation look like tragedy. One critic accused Cabanel of making viewers admire what they should despise. Another wrote, "The painter has given Satan the face of a martyr." Cabanel was furious. In a letter to a friend he wrote, "This is my reward for refusing to deliver mediocre work." But here's the uncomfortable truth those critics couldn't admit. Cabanel was right. Evil doesn't always announce itself with horns and fangs. Sometimes it comes with a beautiful face and a convincing story about injustice. Sometimes it looks like the victim, not the villain. This painting is dangerous because it reveals something dark about human nature. We're attracted to beautiful suffering even when we know it's wrong. We want to believe the rebel. We want to side with the outcast, even when that outcast is Lucifer himself. So ask yourself this: when you look into those eyes, whose side are you really on? The angels celebrating in the light above, or the beautiful broken figure drowning in his own rage below? Cabanel knew the answer, and it terrified everyone. Thank you for watching. If this deep dive into art's darkest masterpiece fascinated you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden stories behind history's most controversial paintings. And tell me in the comments, should the devil be beautiful, or should evil always look like a monster?